Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Katrina, and this is Cat and Moon Budgets. Disclaimer, my kids are downstairs watching videos, playing games, so you might hear like background noise. I'll try and edit out as much as I can so you can hear me clear. But we're gonna go through and budget out my paycheck. I already did it. So we're just going to do like a voiceover commentary of it. So that part's going to go really fast. And then we'll budget out Dakota's paycheck as much as I can without having exact numbers and due dates yet, because we finally got him using my bank account. So it's our bank account now. So we can start making moves towards the next 3 to 5 years in the future and working towards building up to getting a house. So this is step one, was getting the bank account. So we're going to hop into it. If at any point you're watching this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to help us grow. I really do appreciate it, and I just really want to keep making these videos and grow with you guys. So let's get to it. So the first thing that we're going to do for this paycheck is we're going to start in the bills section. I've never done the record first, commentary later style, so I'm really sorry if this is horrible. But we're going to just work our way through the bills section, and I started with the cell phone, so we're just going to add in the $73 that's missing to get the full amount by the due date. And I believe I do that for Allstate for renter's insurance and electric for Dakota's portion. I had already budgeted out half of it, so we're just going to fill in the rest. And then rent, I do almost all of it. I added in like my portion from my paycheck, and then I think I put a little bit extra towards it later. So I always start with that section first. Since then, I have redone my categories just a little bit so it lines up with like my budget by paycheck workbook. And our subscriptions are good except for the Game Pass for the boys, and then my athletic club I filled in the rest of it. And so we just keep going through the categories. And this is where I was questioning myself a little bit, because there's $290 left in the food budget, but I think I did not put all of it in there because I didn't know if I'd have enough to go through all the categories that I needed to. So I put $210 into food for the week, and we had like Christmas and stuff. So originally we weren't going to be eating at home for 2 days. And then I had to add in more money for gas because I knew I was going to have to fill up my car at least twice. And then I put more money into household items because we were running low on toilet paper and paper towels, and I need to get toothpaste. So now that we have like our core things settled, I'm going to go to the sinking funds. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I'm going. No, I went to the kids and I put money for clothes because we do need to get Jackson more clothes. I think later I move that money around because once I do the categories, I realize I can't have them in that category anymore. And we're trying for a 5th time to get my hair cut because it's getting really long. Like my top layer is down to here and it's not supposed to be. It just gets so lifeless up top when it's like that. And I think that's all I put down in the quality of life was like my haircut. And now I'm just double checking all of the categories, making sure everything's good before I go back to the sinking funds portion, because there's quite a bit money left over. But then I remembered I have things due in January at the top of the month. So I put money in my care credit to pay off my dental work for my periodontal cleaning with the bacteria and like antibiotics. Yeah, that's expensive. Like if you can take care of your teeth when you have gingivitis, like don't let dentists tell you that's normal after having children, especially because I listened to them and I shouldn't have, because I ended up getting periodontal disease from it, because ever since I had both of my kids, my gums have bled and I've had pain. And the dentist I was seeing at the time told me it was normal. So don't listen to them. And I put my Walmart rewards card in the wrong month. I realized that last night, so it should have gone into the month of December. So now I think I'm just double checking everything to make sure it's all good. What are we doing? Oh, I was adding in the car payment because I'm going to start making payments on my car or on my Jeep. Because my parents had talked to me about me taking over the rest of the payment. And so I created the category to start putting money towards it. So that way, because I don't have the account linked, so that way I can like do it manually. I'll have to start linking the account though if I'm going to make payments on it. So I made that. And then I think we go to sinking funds. I really don't know. I think I just put it all in the cushion. What are we doing, past Katrina? What are we doing? Oh, I put some money in medical because Melanie's been having cold symptoms, and I'm glad I had that money there because I helped their grandma get a prescription because she didn't have $1 on her, so I scanned my card. I did put some money into eating out because I figured we might have to eat out again once. But I'm glad I did that because there was a McDonald's charge from when we ate out that I didn't realize that we had. So let's just double check everything and see where we're at so we can move to the next section. And I just put the last little bit into the emergency fund, I believe. Yep, so that's all. So we're going to transition into the live recording. Okay, so now that we're done with the past recording, I don't think I'm going to do that ever again in my life. That was very stressful for me. I did not like that. So we need to start with the overspending because I paid the rent yesterday because the money got put in there yesterday. So we're going to do that. And then I had Patreon come out for my Sims subscription. I didn't know. So we're going to go to the all filter. So I believe Dakota has spending money already. I need to move that to the variable spending though. I changed up my categories and I don't know if I'm going to keep them this way, but that's what we're doing. Okay, so utilities. The utilities is fine for the phone because it came out to $145.46. So I believe the utilities category is fine. We're going to go to subscriptions. That is still fine. Variables. We're going to put some money into babysitting just to cover the last chunk of the month because the boys are going to be at their dad's house all day while I work over Christmas break. Kids were yelling, so I had to stop that for a second while I do this. Eating out. Unfortunately, we are going to put another $50 there because our plans on Friday got canceled. That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't think I'll need more money for next week. How much money or how much week is left? So I have meal plans for the rest of the week, so I don't think I have to go shopping until like next week, Monday, maybe Sunday. So I think we'll be good the rest of the month until I get paid because I get paid January 2nd. So I think that'll be fine. I do need to add in a category in variables. I need to add in Dakota's gas. And I don't know how much gas he goes through yet. He said he fills up like 2 to 3 times a week. We live on the south side of town. He has to drive he drives to the north side of town every day for work. So his truck, I don't think gets that good of gas mileage. But we'll start with 60 and then I'm going to leave a lot of this in ready to assign just because I don't know what's going to happen. Just in case he needs more spending money, we'll put 50 in there. Like I said, I don't have any of the dates yet. So I don't know how this is going to go. But once I do have like dates and stuff, I'll add them in. Like I added in a category for his athletic club already. And then once I figured that out, I'll add it back in. So then we'll hop over to January because there are some things that we'll have to get put in for January. Like I said, I changed all this around, so it's going to take me a minute to know what I need to do. So we're going to put money towards that, and then we're going to do half of that money, so that way it's taken care of. And then I think that's all. Me and him have to have a conversation still about where to put the rest of that money. Like I said, we're still figuring out the logistics, so it's a little wonky right now. Synchrony needs money. So there's already money there. Okay, so I already put money there, so that's good. I think that's all that needs to happen before he gets paid again on the 6th, because I can put money. Okay, so I'm going to leave this money here until I have a conversation with him, and then I will add it back in. So that way I know where we're putting our money so we can meet our goals, because we do need to save up for our emergency fund, build that up, build up our car maintenance as well, because those are really depleted right now. And I want to be able to have like a checking account cushion where we always have a certain set of money in the checking account to kind of help with things that are more expensive and things like that. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do for now, is just leave it as is. And then I will continue to have conversations about what is happening with our goals and make sure we're on the same page and that he agrees, because $950 is a lot to have left over, especially with not knowing when things are due, like his progressive and things like that. So I got to get those dates in there first and then figure out where we're going to go. So I think we're going to end the video here. And like I said in the beginning, if you enjoy this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help support the channel. And I'm going to go before I start snapping on my children for yelling after I just told them I was in the middle of something. So love that for me. And I will catch you guys in the next video when we review how December went as a whole. So have a great holidays, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.